It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Purdy going to the air right away. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Purdy now on second down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Prescott.
Oh.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. They wind up getting 8 on 4th and 3.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
Here we go, 46.
Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Cowboy first down there, Prescott to Gallup.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he
and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys take
what?
And convert it into an opening touchdown.
Sorry, Daddy. Like, what are you even saying right now?
And how about the fact that it was a run by the wide receiver to get him into the end zone, Brandon? You know, these guys, we know they're not afraid to open up the playbook. And they
In that
short it to us
accent,
right
and you
there on the
could be
first
from
drive.
anywhere. I can't even tell where you're from.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bruh. You know this game is going on YouTube, right?
So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
I'm gonna rock and roll all night. I'm gonna rock and roll all night
Purdy looking to throw
and
on
party
first down
every
here.
day.
That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Samuel in motion. Back to throw, Purdy. Dancing to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up.
Let me show you a little something about that George Kittle.
Make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter.
As I was saying,
second and goal.
let me show you something about that George Kittle.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
What you gonna do, Mr. Prescott? Don't even think about giving it to Ferguson.
So
Jake
all
Ferguson
even at
ain't getting
7
nothing
now as they
today.
kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Psycho. Psycho. Go lay down. Go lay down.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
It's a keeper with Prescott. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Are we surprised a little bit? 2nd and 1, they went quarterback sneak. I know it works, so it's not like I'm second-guessing at all, but I thought they might go with something else there.
No, I'm sitting here trying to think the last time I saw a 2nd 1 sneak. I can't remember any.
Yeah, it's a rare call, because normally you're going to go and use your back if you're going to run it or if you want to throw it, a little quick pop there. But in this case, just get in behind those big guys and pick up a first down.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew
You a Cowboys
right away that he
fan?
wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat
I don't really
that.
care
And
for
that's
the
what he did.
49ers, but they're really good on the game. I like using them. I've been playing with them so much that I think I'm starting to actually like the team. Chris McCaffrey is just so good.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's caught once again by Gallup. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go.
2 yards to go, second down.
Count. 27. 26.
A give to Pollard running left. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
How many points do you think you're going to win this game by?
Left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
I'm in a mob.
And it's a
Can you hear me?
of EA Sports.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can be saying all that on YouTube.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
I'm going to pray for you, though, brother,
far, 10-7 the score
before I go to sleep tonight. When I pray to Jesus Christ, I'm going to say a prayer for you.
Skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
I don't know if you believe in Jesus Christ or not, but if you do, say a prayer for me. I appreciate it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Second half begins with a run by Pollard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1 yard.
And if you don't believe in him, that's something that you need to do.
But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They toss it down to Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Prescott is going to change things up here. 2nd down, Pollard again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. Second half, close game, and we're certainly seeing some exciting plays, but it's really been the defenses. That's now back-to-back drives that have ended with interceptions.
Yeah, the guys on the other side of the ball, as we like to say, the defenders, they've been the difference makers for their teams. And when they're taking their game up to this kind of a level, I want to see what happens with these offenses. Can they match them as this game goes on? Or will the defenders continue to have full control of this one?
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle, and that will finish off this third quarter of play. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the fourth. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. The Cowboys on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 42-yard line, here's a second down and 4. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Now that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try to find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They'll run left with Pollard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 36-yard line.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard.
That was a good game.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts.
Oh yeah, my YouTube is the same as my gamer tag if you want to watch the video. That was a pretty good game, bro. GG's. I don't know about all that now. I mean, you already giving me the victory for Mason. That's a big good enough right there.
Take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
I don't think I can do that, bro.
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. This to take the lead here in the final minute.
I know I'm about to light this weed back up.
And they're not going to get the kick off in time. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
GG's.
This one is right through. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it. So